Welcome back to Rare Gameroom Gaming. Today we're taking a ride down memory lane with one of the most iconic racing games of all time, Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. We'll uncover some lesser-known facts, compare it to other racing games, and explore its impact on gaming history. Plus, we'll talk about the upcoming Mario Kart World. If you love classic games, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment on what game you'd like us to cover next. All right, let's rev up and get started. Before Super Mario Kart, Nintendo had already explored racing games with F-Zero. In 1990, a high-speed futuristic racer that pushed the Super Nintendo Mode 7 graphics to the limit. But Nintendo wanted something different, multiplayer racing with a more casual, fun experience. Enter Super Mario Kart, developed by Nintendo EAD and directed by Tadashi Sugiyama and Hideki Kano. Released in 1992 for the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom, it introduced the world to kart racing with power-ups, drifting, and iconic Mario characters.
Let's go racing! It's Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness! Only on Super NES! Turn the track into a giant mud pit! Or burn rubber on ice, wood, or asphalt! Fly! Mix it up with the big boys! See Bowser in his big-foot-dropping truck! See Yoshi's go-kart really go! Mushrooms, banana peels, turtle shells! Dynamite! Check your rear view and make him eat dust! Or go into battle mode and ruin his day! 2 speeds! Fast and way too fast! It's 2-player fun on the split screen! Only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System! Now when you're playing with power, super power!
Super Mario Kart launched in Japan as a Super Famicom title in August 1992 before hitting North America and Europe later that year. While the Super Famicom version was nearly identical to the Super Nintendo release, it featured slightly different box art and promotional materials.
マリオ危ない亀の甲羅に気をつけろあらっとっとっとっとっとっわご苦労さんこりゃまたすごいデッドヒートと思ったらよしぺったん残念でしたこんな時はバナナの皮よそんなバナナあとはゲームで会いましょうスーパーファミコンソフトマリオカートこのレーサーたちはとんでもない
One of the game's biggest technical achievements was its use of Mode 7 graphics, which created the illusion of 3D environments on 2D hardware. This made Super Mario Kart feel smooth and fast, setting it apart from other racers of its time. At the time, most racing games were either realistic simulators like Test Drive or futuristic speedsters like F-Zero. Super Mario Kart was different. It wasn't just about racing, it was about fun, strategy, and chaos. The addition of items like shells and banana peels made it feel more like a battle than a traditional race. Compared to later Mario Kart games, the original had tighter controls, a more challenging AI, and shorter tracks. While Mario Kart 64 introduced full 3D environments, many fans still love the original's precise handling and nostalgic charm. Let's talk about some lesser-known facts you might not have heard about Super Mario Kart. Some of these might surprise you. First off, did you know Super Mario Kart wasn't always a Mario game? During early development, it had generic characters driving around. It wasn't until later that Nintendo decided to slap Mario and the gang into those karts, giving it that Nintendo magic. And here's another cool one. The drifting mechanic that we all love? It was actually inspired by F-Zero. The devs wanted to recreate that feeling of tight cornering, but at a slower pace that was more strategic and accessible. Super Mario Kart was also a huge innovation in multiplayer gaming. The team had to create a split-screen experience that didn't slow the Super Nintendo down, and they nailed it. That alone made it one of the best party games of its time. Ever wonder why Donkey Kong Jr. is in the game instead of regular Donkey Kong? That's because Jr. was still riding the fame from his own original Nintendo title at the time. Later on, he'd be swapped out for the more familiar DK. And here's a big one. Super Mario Kart sold over 8.7 million copies worldwide. That made it one of the top-selling Super Nintendo games ever, right up there with the likes of Super Mario World. Super Mario Kart was just the beginning of something massive. It's one of Nintendo's most beloved and successful franchises. Let's take a quick ride through the series and see how it evolved over the years. First up, we had Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64. This one took the series into full 3D for the first time and introduced 4-player multiplayer. For many, this was the ultimate couch co-op game in the 90s. Then came Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. This game shook things up with 2 racers per kart, one driving and one throwing items. It's the only entry in the series to do that, and it gave us some wild and strategic races. On the Nintendo DS, Mario Kart DS hit the scene with something huge. It brought online racing to the franchise for the first time. Now you could race your friends or total strangers from anywhere. And of course, we can't forget Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. This one refined the formula to near perfection with amazing graphics, a massive character roster, and tons of tracks. It's now the best-selling game in the entire series, and for good reason. Each game brought something new to the table, and the series just kept leveling up. And now, Nintendo has announced Mario Kart World, an exciting new chapter in the franchise. While full details are still under wraps, early reports suggest Mario Kart World will feature global multiplayer integration, custom track creation, and expanded character rosters, taking the series into a more connected, competitive, and creative future. The leap from the simple pixelated charm of Super Mario Kart to the advanced features of Mario Kart World really shows how far the series has come in over 3 decades. From split-screen duels on Super Nintendo to online showdowns across the globe, the evolution of Mario Kart is nothing short of legendary. So, there you have it. The history of Super Mario Kart. Did you grow up playing this classic? What's your favorite Mario Kart game? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to Rare Gameroom Gaming and click on one of the videos on the screen to check out more gaming history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.